everybody, welcome back. 5 weeks to the Delirious West. Today's video is going to be on running your own race. And it's only 5 weeks, guys, so it's getting really close. But as usual, it's not just the Delirious West. This will apply to all races. So how do we get into this one? It's a weird one because I don't want to sound like I'm a weirdo and don't like people to run with me. The one thing I love about the ultra running community, and certainly the longer races, is the kind of friendships and the openness, I suppose, of whenever you come across people and are talking to people out in the trail. I don't know if it's the suffering, I don't know if it's the harshness of the races, but there's something really honest about whenever you're meeting people on the trail and you know everybody's going through the same thing. Maybe it's, you know, that they're like-minded and have put in a lot of training, whatever the case is, till I've made the race happen. But so I don't want this video to sound like anti-running people, okay? Regardless of whatever race I'm in, people just want to talk and stop with me and thing. That will always be the case. I'm always open to that, and I'm always kind of willing enough to slow down and run at that person's pace. For the fastest runners, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to just talk to you at the end of the race because you're gonna be gone, and that's okay. But what the running your own race thing is more around about making sure you follow what you've been planning to do, how you've been training, your nutrition you've been eating, all them things, that you're not getting caught up running alongside somebody else and running their race, you know, going at their pace, going at whatever their heart rate is, and you trying to just not lose focus on yours if that's the way you've been training, or you know, running along too fast, not being able to get your nutrition in, not being able to do all them things, and it having a really negative effect on your race. And it really can have a really bad effect on the race, guys. So that's why I just want to highlight it. I want to just make sure everybody's aware of it, and even though you're aware of it, I've been aware of it in the past before, that running other people's races is not good for Glen, and yet I still find myself getting caught up in it sometimes. So this one's as much for me as anybody else. That, you know, you're running along, you're talking away, you're not paying attention to your pace or your heart rate, and the next thing you know, you're going harder and faster than you were planning. You're taking more and more out of the body, and your race is getting screwed. And look, it's probably different in a 50k race, maybe even a 100k race. You know, you can kind of suffer on. I believe that something goes wrong in a 50k or 100k, and you know you're only another few k's left to knock it off. And it sounds weird whenever you say that another 40 or 50k is only another few k's left, but that's the reality of it. You know, it's another 4 or 5 hours you can struggle through. You might even be able to push going too hard for that distance. The 350k, 220 mile for the Delirious West, people don't get caught out with that 200 mile thing. It's different, you know. If you run the first 200k too fast, wow, you're going to be in pain for the last 150k, and 150k is a long way, so it's a lot of pain. So look, the biggest things that you can get caught out on is at the start of the race, where everybody starts off and everybody's had a nice taper. Check out my tapering video last week. Everybody's had a nice taper, everybody's feeling nice and fresh, and everybody hits off at their own pace, and you've got all the quick fast runners, and this is your only chance to get running with them people. It's easy to get caught up and run and go at the speed of somebody else, and you're 2 minutes into the race and everything's out the window that you had planned to do. That's one of the most important times to remain focused. The other time that I think is probably gonna be one to watch for is just after the night times, coming up to the night dark periods. A lot of people don't like running on their own. A lot of people will either catch up with somebody and run along with them, or you know, meet somebody at an aid station and go from aid station to aid station through the night, and that's perfectly fine as long as whoever then's in that group isn't pushing it too hard. And I think everybody has to be fair here, guys. I know if you're running with somebody for the sake of the company through the night, I think the least that we should be able to do is say to this person, look, is this speed too fast? Are we pushing too hard? Are you feeling comfortable? And you know, working out then how to go together. There will be times when some people will be running around the same time, running around the same effort, and you know, catching up and having a good talk and doing that is perfectly good. Myself and Glenn Smerton run for probably 80k last year, 90k last year, maybe more, but it was great company, really enjoyed it. So there will be times when you will be bumping into the same kind of pace of people that's around you, and as long as at that point you're not pushing it too hard to keep up with them, it's good. There will be different highs and lows in the races. Somebody will be having a low as you're having a high. Whether you kind of slow down while somebody else is having a low is up to you. The biggest thing would be if you're having a low and that person's on a high and you really don't want to be holding them back, you'd be as well just saying, look, I'm not really feeling it at the minute, please go on, and we'll catch up further down the line if that's the case. And quite often that'll be the case, that further down the line they'll go through their low and you'll be going through your high, and you'll catch up to them again. So look, it's one of them topics that is a bit sticky to approach. If I'm a coach and I'm coaching anybody, it's certainly one thing I'd be saying to them is run your own race, because anything can go wrong if you push too hard. So concentrate on what we've been training on for the last 3 months, 4 months, whatever it has been. This is our race plan. This is what you were going to do. Stick to that as much as possible and you know you'll be good. Don't stick to that and well, anything can happen. So look, hopefully, and I know it's hard, I know it's tough, I know I'll have to try and keep an eye on it. So if I am running alongside you and you're going to me, oh Glenn, I love your videos are great, or Glenn, them videos are terrible, whatever your case you're saying to me is, please don't forget to say, Glenn, are you running your own race? Might just be what I need at the time to remind me that I'm not going fast enough or I'm going way too fast. So hopefully somebody wise among the ultra runners will listen to this out there. I have a funny feeling most of these are like myself and yeah, are going to make this mistake anyway. So we've talked about it, it's out there, and like as usual guys, thanks for watching, and if you've got something from this video, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. We'll chat soon.